Hi there, this is Ronnie, and this night coming at you with a video. Um, this is going to sound a little deja vu, but here we go again. Um, the community group that I am part of, it looks like we're going to be doing an open day for tabletop gaming. It's looking like this will happen end of September, start of October. It'll be on a Saturday. Um, I'm excited, nervous about this. Excited because I'm an advocate for tabletop gaming. I think they're great. Nervous because I admit that we are, when all is said and done, a fringe hobby, and I really do worry that having placed so much emphasis on it, we may end up with no one in the local community actually turning up for the open day. I've sort of sent the word out for all local people, gaming groups, to help put on games. The games that I've bought, not just games that I bought, but games other people have. The idea is to show the length and breadth and depth of tabletop gaming. That is everything from playing Ludo and Cluedo. I believe Cluedo is called Clue in America. It's called Cluedo here. And as for Ludo, I think in America it's called Pachisi. I could be wrong about that. But you know, what people would call traditional family board games. And card games, and I'm not talking games with your regular deck of 52. Yes, I bought Magic. I bought an older version, but it was cheap, and you know, we are a we are sort of looking at charitable status, so you know, we can't just go spending money willy-nilly on expensive items. But I also bought games like Phase 10 and Monopoly Deal card games. I suppose you could call them offshoots of traditional games. Phase 10 just being essentially a slightly more advanced version of Rummy. And you know, Waddingtons and Top Trumps cards are becoming quite good at this. Taking games, very simple, easy to use games. I've also had generous donations of free role-playing games, which will go to the group. I was thinking of getting maybe Dragon Age, and I might still get Dragon Age, but I was very, very impressed to see Dark Dungeons you can buy on Lulu as a print on demand. I'm very tempted to get that. I'm also tempted to get Savage Worlds. You can get the Deluxe Explorers Edition for, you know, really cheap. At the moment, I'm looking at Stratego, or Stratego, whatever way you want to pronounce it, and maybe Risk. I'm also looking at Dungeon and Munchkin, just to add to things. The actual day itself, I would like to put some of these traditional games on, and some of the less well-known games I'm hoping people will bring. And I'm going to mix them up. I'm not going to have traditional family in one corner and not so traditional in another corner. I'm going to mix them up around the room. I would really like to get a war game on. I would like, hopefully, to get someone who's got a couple of armies. I don't care if it's a fantasy game like Warhammer or Kings of War, or if it's a historical war game, you know, Napoleonic or American Civil War, something in that region. I don't care too much about that. What I want to see is them getting it on table. They would have to provide the scenery and everything because we have nothing. Scenery and figures and everything. We've got the tables. And I'd like to put a role-playing game on. And I have mixed feelings about this because I won't be running it, unfortunately. And I'm really annoyed about that because I really want to run it. But I won't be running it because I think I'm going to be organising things. I mean, I might be running it, who knows. If I were running it, it would be without maps and minis and battle maps and all that, because I'm a very old school, traditional gamer. When it comes to role-playing games, I don't use miniatures in role-playing games. I use miniatures in other kinds of gamings, but not for role-playing games. But I know that a lot of people today do use maps and minis. And if someone else puts a role-playing game on, they may very well use battle mats and miniatures. Not sure how I feel about that. There's a part of me that kind of smacks the head and goes, no, please. But I have to be realistic and accept that many gamers do use battle mats and minis. And if we're trying to show the length and breadth and depth of the hobby, then it may be something that needs to be shown. Maybe I can get 2 games on, one old school, one with maps and minis. That would be nice. But I don't think we're going to have that many players coming. I'd like to get Munchkin on. I have the deluxe version. I've got a feeling that it won't be the deluxe version I buy for the group, simply because, again, you know, cash is king, and the non-deluxe version, the standard version, is cheaper. And one does have to watch the pennies. You can't just go OTT. I guess my fear is that it will fall by the wayside. Is that we put this thing on and nobody shows up. I think that would be a shame. I'm hoping it's a success. I'm hoping kids, and I've deliberately bought games that are, some of the games can be played by, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds. Some of them can be played by older, some of them older again. To try and get a nice length and breadth and choice. I mean, some of these games kids might never touch, but I'd like them to have the option. I'd like them to be there. And if they don't want to play them, you know, but, you know, at least we've tried. So that's pretty much my thoughts about this. I just got to organise things now. Get the word out there. At the very least, for those who turn up, it will be a nice gaming day. What I'm hoping is it will be a nice gaming day, and a lot of the community will come round. I think we're having a general open day with it, which I think is right. You know, so that we can talk to people about everything that's going on. I like the idea, I really do. And hopefully we can get some sort of youth club gaming group up, because I do believe, I mean, the thing about this, I mean, it is designated as a deprived area, and there are a myriad of things you can do to try and raise the community up. One of the things I think you can do is raise the community up by giving the kids something to do. And I think one of the things you can do is to get them around a table playing a game. May seem simplistic, may seem even a little naive as far as sort of trying to give the kids a little social cohesion, but I think there's merit, and I think it's worth exploring. So those are my views. As I say, I'll keep everyone up to date on here. Again, I think everyone who's sent words of encouragement and donated stuff, and if anyone has anything they're willing to donate, again, I put the word out. Donate away. I'm all for it. Just let me know. Love to hear from you. Anyone get any thoughts, comments, suggestions? Let me hear them.